Innovatsiy.
Okay,
oh
so
yeah, let's
how was
jump
it
in.
born? It's born because of that Tbilisi stuff I told you, that Gruzi. I was in Georgia and I met the lady. She was the owner of Creative Education Studio, born in Tbilisi. But she also came a year previously, a year before before we met each other. She came from London, and she also brought this idea from London because they already had this hubs. And first of all, it's supposed to be as a music hub, you know. It's a space for people to experience each other and to get experience from someone I don't know, someone well experienced. And she just was passing me by, and she recognized me, and she talked to me, and she asked, "Iván Dorn, is it you?" And I said, "Yeah, it's me." Yeah, so what? She said, "Okay, my name is Natya. If Natya will hear this podcast, I'm saying you hi and best wishes. Thank you for this idea." So she said, "Okay, can we organize a workshop for our people to skill up our people?" Okay, I said, "Okay, when?" She said, "We can do it right now." Like I said, "Okay, in 2 hours I can do that. Would you be able to organize it in 2 hours?" She said, "Okay, I'm just calling and they're coming." And then really in 2 hours I was there, and it's in their space at some place. It was a really cool, it was looking like a flat, someone's flat, but very huge, experienced with equipped with cool devices, music and synthesizers, modular synthesizers, big screen, and it was broadcasting everything I was doing in a computer console, because she asked me to bring a console to show how I'm working in Cubase. Cubase is a music software I'm working with, and I was doing it in 2 hours. I was telling them how I do music, what I was impressed with, what kind of videos, music sound, what made me who I am right now. Which synthesizers I'm using, what kind of knobs, how do I using it. I was telling everything, and I didn't want to go away from there. And I was looking in their eyes. All those people was watching me with such a hunger. They were thirsty with this information. And I was, wow, that's what I need to do in Kiev. I was so regretting that the time I was there. At the moment I was so regretting because we don't have it in Kiev, in the capital of music at some point in the eastern, okay, let's say in a former USSR conscious, the Ukraine used to be a capital of music, of a good music, of good quality music. So after that, I decided that would be my continuing. I need to go here and do that, because as an artist I need to continue myself at some other niche. Yeah, I need to give my experience, share with this experience to people. So that's how I decided to buy this square meters we're sitting at right now, and I was searching for this one year maybe for the spot, and also after that I realized that if it would be a place where a lot of people would crisscross with each other, it would be absolutely beneficial to open the music label, to spread this music, to give away this music, and also to let people who's coming here being released, because they don't know at those moments they even didn't know, they hadn't known how to release music. Nowadays it's more easier because of a lot of platforms are just allowing you to do it easily without any label. But what the special thing about our label is that we are concentrated on a special audience, and their music is also demands this kind of audience, and it's not that easy to, in a big ocean of a massive, very huge projects, to be seen with this small drop of your indie music or some more sophisticated than everything, which is easily becomes visible around. And sometimes I think why I'm being on the borderline between, for example, pop music and the underground, because I'm still not too undergroundish and I'm still not too poppy, and I'm basically drawing a scene line, a borderline between there.
So you call it borderline, or you're trying to make connections?
Yeah, I'm trying to make connections. So it's like not a borderline, but how would you say it?
I don't know. You're trying to mix.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, this mix line. Okay,
mix
let's
line,
say.
I like that. I mentioned at the beginning Brooklyn, New York, Harlem, but in fact I think I'm wrong. In fact, you're completely California. I think you're super LA. Yes. I mean, that's where I'm from. I mean, I'm from France, but for me, home is California. I mean, it's really, I love, what I love about California is that counterculture spirit. And we are against, we want to do things different, and that can become, we're rebels, and that can become Apple, that can become, that is not that cool anymore, but that used to be, or that could become Tesla, or that could become all the cool movies you see in LA. Talk to me about LA, actually. So you,
that's why we
went to LA. Why did you, what happened?
I was a little bit disappointed about California because I realized that because I came with a big idea to seize my audience there. It might be my audience, and I was imagining myself a little bit different audience because I was standing to be someone in there, and I brought there their format, their music, and I was inspired that I'm gonna be impressed by California, and I'll bring something new, I'll make something new in there, and I did it. But I did it the same as the other artists doing there. Yeah. It was the absolutely same format. So in this case, I brought my I took away my cultural code from this ethnicity. Yes. And became those.
You tried to become someone else.
Measure another one.
You tried to melt into something else.
And it was my problem because once I started to pretend something, someone other from the other country, I lost my originality, or how would you say it?
Your soul.
My specific thing, I don't know, which was making me a guy from the other country who was having this, and only he has the special key from like Ukrainian key, let's say. But and I was pretending to be someone else, and I was also looking for opportunities to get to some radio to spread my music there and there and there. And every time, because I realized that California, I realized it later, California is the big ocean of this people who might know somebody who can help you, and everybody's saying that. Fuck. I was so disappointed because of that. After my second month of being there, I realized that it's never gonna happen being here. I need to be in Ukraine to start my career there, because in this case I have more possibilities because I still have this ethnicity. I'm a guy from Ukraine. It already sounds exotic.
It does, yes. But California.
Being in California, everybody came there for the same reason. It's the fucking whole city of opportunities. Yes. But it's not, because everybody knows somebody and who knows somebody who knows somebody. Oh shit.
So is it how you define yourself? Like a change maker?
Change maker, experimental guy.
Troublemaker?
Troublemaker, yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
I like one who is ahead of time in trends.
Trends creator.
As a result.
Trendsetter.
As a result, I'm a trendsetter,
for people to understand, just to get to love it.
Maybe I used to be a trendsetter because I was all the attention was mine. In 2012, 2013, 14, maybe at time. At some point, 15 until the Monada came. Until the Monada had come. But after that, I became just a respectful guy who has his niche of continuously experimenting guy, you know, like something.
And that's what Master Sky is about.
Yes.
Try stuff, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, it's very interesting because, you know, I always say, like in UNIT.City, when people tell me, what is UNIT.City? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
It's something interesting.
It's a movement.
Yeah, it's a movement.
It's a physical place, but I'm not interested in physical place. Actually, it's a spirit.
Energy.
It's a community. It's people who come together, and I always say, you know what? I'm not interested in doing things that have been done before. It's boring.
Yeah.
Right. So really, we're trying what we're trying to do is something that has never been done. Let's talk about Spotify.
Yeah, let's talk about Spotify.
Let's talk about Spotify.
Wow, how good we switched to this.
Yes.
So smoothly.
All right.
And about algorithms that predict your mood.
Oh
and
shit!
suggest
I
your
hate
music.
it.
What do you think about
I hate it. I hate it so naturally. The algorithms based on it. I love it and I hate it at the same point. Why I love it? Because it's really suggesting me cool music. And I love the way they establish this algorithm and how does it work. It really reacting or reflecting to the
what you like,
the precise melodies and harmonies or some other things they noting and basing the foundating their algorithm on that system. But at the same point I hate it because my music couldn't be suggested by the algorithms to foreigners because they always putting this Yerlik label of a Ukrainian artist, and as long you're getting this Ukrainian artist or the Russian artist, you would never be suggested to the whole world, to worldwide. And I was talking to the guy who was the head of marketing of Spotify in Russia, because we don't have it in Ukraine, but he's also it's main their head office is heading Eastern Europe now.
Yeah.
So I was talking to him, and he said he didn't even know about this problem. So we don't have a chance to compete with a foreign artist because they putting a label of Ukrainian or Russian or Belarusian artists, and we just mixing with we're having a deal just with us with our artists.
Since
CIS countries,
Since you are a bunta or a hacker,
I need to hack it.
Yes.
And I was actually, you know how I clarified it?
Yes.
I clarified it with the help of hacker, who used to work with me now.
Here you go.
He's working with me now. And he said to me, bro, they did a program for Spotify, something for algorithms actually, and he clarified this problem, and he was talking to this guy, the head of marketing on Spotify, and he realized that those guys not even know about this problem. He one of those guys who started to sign the genres as an account. So now you have to be. Now they canceled this possibility. But since the Spotify had been open and had opened himself, so you had a possibility to register the music genre as your account. So for example, house is your account, or funky beat or something referred to genre, and he did it. And after that, he saved. After they canceled it, they still saved the previous accounts who did this wrong way, and they had a possibility. Still, they have the possibility to refer to genres, but they get into their account and they gathering all this, collecting the views or listens.
In terms of business for you, as an artist, because we hear a lot of artists were saying, well, this is killing the business. We can't make
especially in Ukraine and Russia.
We can't make any money because of these things, and the only thing we can make money with is concert, and now we don't even have concerts. So, but what do you think about the business model of this platform? Is it helping you, or is it killing you?
Actually, you said wrong, but it's cool wrong thing. You said concert.
Yes,
so it's really sounds nice. It used to be concerts, but now it's cancer. We don't have it, and it's like a disease. Yeah, for sure. They ruined our way of business, but they performed another way to have money. And because of that, I'm feeling absolutely good, because it's not my zone of comfort. I need to comfort zone. Yeah, I need to change myself. I need to fix the business and turn it other way to have money with the maybe more official incomes. And in this case, it's not that easy, because we didn't used to, especially in Ukraine and our countries, we didn't used to do it that official way. Yeah, because you know how we doing business in Ukraine usually.
I'm learning.
A lot of fishes.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, and now they force us to turn our business, and I like it, because in this case you still need to prove that you are someone in this business still, without having big concerts and those money you used to have the previous way, an old way. Yeah, so it's interesting to watch how actually people, but they still using, when they playing this game not naturally, not organically, because our people, they found how to avoid this system. Yes. For example, when you're releasing a music in Apple, and Apple Music or Spotify, and you pay right away, like you're buying listens, right away, the number of it. For $5,000, for example, it's the huge money for considering the one listen costs 0.09 cents. You're buying a lot of listens, and because of that, your track rising high to the top of some charts. For example, UK. Once you get into UK chart, Ukraine chart, all the radio stations noticing it, and they taking it, grabbing this track to their radio, and they starting to broadcast it to the radio. All the media sources talking about that this track instantly became a popular blah blah blah. So they faking it, and it's not fucking fair.
Let's talk about Ukraine.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah, we're still talking about it. We had been talking about Ukraine, still talking about it.
And not just Ukraine, but Kyiv.
About Kyiv.
Yes. Okay, I moved here 18 months ago. I knew nothing. I knew nothing. It was my first time in Ukraine. And I'm like, holy moly, this is freaking cool. There's places like Mastorskaya, there's tons of galleries, I'm meeting tons of artists. I mean, there's no artists in San Francisco anymore. They're gone, they cannot afford it. They're gone. Bye-bye. So basically there's no galleries, there's no, it's completely gone. And I was like, Jesus, something is happening here. And I don't know, is it like that feeling of Berlin in the 90s?
But some kind of freedom,
There's freedom, energy, and rebellious
the seed of
spirit.
rebels,
And I feel it in tech. But meeting you guys, I'm like, oh my God, but it's kind of everywhere. How do you describe this? Is this new? Is it what Kyiv is about? Is it what's going on?
Recently, I started to get why people call Kyiv as a second Berlin, because of eclectical things which are happening here. It's also so controversial, because officially we are like a constitution. We might be like this, but we live in absolutely different way. It's absolutely different way. And it's not the most of the foreigners would get it as their attitude to all Ukrainians as survivors. Oh my God, survivors. They're surviving in this financial or government system and everything. Oh my God, how do they do that? How they can deal with the problems? It's not officially. There are no court who will help you. And it also has a bad side for sure. But from the other side, we are more experienced and more survive.
Resilient.
Resilient. Yeah.
You resist more and you come back.
Skilled, yeah.
Yes.
Even to go to foreign countries and do a wrong way, but we know it when we do it. That's why a lot of people in Canada, from Ukraine and Portugal, like migrate
to those countries. Yeah.
So they have a very success stories there. Because they have a possibility to do a wrong way. So Kiev and Ukraine is the possibility to live your life. Actually, absolutely free to do. How do you do? Because we already confessed that we not living the way we need to live, and it's okay. That's how you need to survive here. That's how you just need to take this as a rule. It's not official rule, but it's the rule. That's how we're living here, okay? Yeah, officially we do like this. We need to do like this, but let's do like this, okay?
But in fact, we do like this.
Yeah, in fact, we do like this.
Is it traveling?
Yeah. No, I'm not missing traveling because I'm tired of it. And I was so happy to have quarantine, actually. I was so thankful to this period of time because I spent so much time with my family, and I was dreaming about this previous year.
So what did you do during this quarantine?
What did I do? I spent my time with family.
That's great. Were you more creative?
I put myself in my notes. I did so many notes. Oh God. I was saving some notes and was writing them about like I was noticing a lot of things while I was traveling or while I was speaking with my friends, and all my notes about like some ideas, some spectacular things I can do with my performance, some new genres or some cool texts I need to lyrics I need to do bass I need to learn how to play family time. Okay, there is a lot of some startups I need to try, and there was some places I need to visit in Ukraine, some friends I need to talk with. There was so many notes I did in my smartphone, and even though I hadn't had enough time to finish all my notes.
So what are you going to do after? How is it going to change you?
I'm not rushed to coming back in a normal mode.
But is it the new normal?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. Yeah. But it's gonna be apparently for some days. Maybe with the wearing a mask, but still it's gonna be normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully.
So I'm not rushed to come back in the business in the same speed as I had before. So now I just wanna. I'm becoming more relaxed person in the business. I'm giving it for some like flow. Yeah.
You go with the flow.
For real life flow. Yeah.
That's cool.
That's what I'm doing now.
Nice.
I'm just watching how does it works. Okay, I'm not rushing, and I like it.
You're more connected to life?
Yes. Nowadays, yes. I afford myself to not to pick up the phones, workable rings, workable calls. I can miss them on a purpose. And I like to be like this.
That's cool.